Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. Today we're asking the question, what's wrong with Zombie Gunship Survival? So Zombie Gunship Survival is a zombie shooting game where you have a gunship. There it is, you have weapons on, you fly over, you shoot the zombies to stop them killing your assault troops who are going in to an apocalyptic world to collect resources for you. So it's a follow-up to the Zombie Gunship games that came out a few years ago. This is a free-to-play game, so a bit different. So it's in soft launch at the moment, currently in Canada, Australia, the Philippines, Malaysia and Indonesia. If you want to check it out, if you've got access to iOS store in those countries. But what I'm talking about is actually the big update that happened. So the game originally came out in soft launch in December 2016, been in soft launch for 3 months now. And a big update happened which changed a few things. The main thing it changed was the weapon system. So if you go in here, we can see the weapon systems. And this is kind of the main meta kind of game part of the game. So obviously there's a base here that you're building. So there's things you can level up. But it's not really a Clash of Clans. There's a bit of base building, but not really. It's the weapons that are the main thing in terms of the meta game. So we can see here, there's the ones in green are ones that I've unlocked. Ones in red are ones that are currently locked. The locking system, which is new, is now locked by level. So we can see I've got the 5.56mm machine gun. To get the 7.62mm machine gun, I need to get to level 17. I'm currently level 7. So to get the Hellfire missile, I need to get to level 11. This is an interesting one, the rocket pod. So the rocket pod is available to me, but I've not actually got it in one of the weapons boxes, which are kind of the rewards for doing missions. So that would be quite useful to have. I don't know why I haven't got it. I got it quite early when I was playing the original build of the game. Sniper's rifle, then these smaller weapons are for your ground troops. So the shotgun, the RPG stuff and the sniper stuff, that's all new. That wasn't in the first build of the game. So what the main thing that's kind of happened was originally in the game you got the 5.56mm gun and 7.62mm gun pretty much at the same time. Wasn't much point having the 5.56mm gun because the 7.62mm gun's obviously more powerful, so you didn't really use it. So I can kind of see why the designers have made the decision to kind of level these out. That makes a lot of sense. And in a way, the way that the weapons are now segmented by level system is much clearer. I think that's in a way a good thing. You can see what's going on, and it gives you this kind of meta game, even if I think the game is quite grindy, which we'll go into later on. I think it's I feel a bit annoyed that I can't get the 40mm rocket pod. There's no way I can buy it. I just have to play the game, and it has to gift it to me. I've been playing the game quite a lot, and it's not done that. So I think there's some issues in terms of stuff being unlocked. I'm at the right level for this, but the game hasn't given it to me. Games should be quite generous in giving you cool stuff because that makes you play games. So as I say, a lot of the meta game for Gunship is about getting the weapons, and getting new weapons is really good. So I'd really like a 40mm rocket pod, but I haven't got one. The other thing that the game kind of has done, seems to have done, is kind of just slowed everything down, made everything more grindy. So previously, I'm at a higher level than I was previously, but I had 2 assault troops. Now I've only got 1, and that just makes things harder. It's much nicer to have more stuff. Similarly, when it came to the gunship, well, this is actually a hanger thing. So if you unlock this hanger, you can get the third weapon, which is pretty useful. It's a bit. I mean, maybe I'm a bit behind, but I've got quite a long way to upgrade. So I'm only on level 3, so I've got 2 upgrades to do. I'm quite a way into the game, and I feel it's a bit unstructured because with the zombies you sort of end up meeting, you do actually need more than a 2 loadout. So as soon as you start meeting a tank, the tank zombies need the sniper's rifle, and the sniper's rifle is really only useful for dealing with tanks. It's not useful for the other zombies, which are just a mass attack, swarms really. So there's a bit of an unbalance there, I think. And the other thing I have noticed is, if you look here, there's these resources. So there's this metal resource which is used when you upgrade your weapons. And basically, I'm pretty much maxed out on that. So this kind of resource is getting more of this resource is no use to me because I'm not using it up very much. And the reason I'm not using it up very much is I'm not getting many of the boxes. So if we go into the armory, we can see here I've got a common box that's I'm waiting to unlock, so it's going to give me a 1 or 3 star weapon. It's common. If I had the currency, I could rush it, get it straight away by using soft currency, the hard currency, sorry, the gold, which I haven't got enough of, so I can't. I'm waiting. But that's where you use this metal to kind of fuse your weapons, to upgrade your weapons. The reason I've got so much of it is I'm not getting enough boxes to fuse it. So obviously the design has the update to the game has made those kind of drops of weapon boxes less frequent. And the other thing is, so to upgrade your headquarters, you use this kind of box system, another resource. I haven't got any at the moment, so I've been upgrading some stuff. But equally, I need to get 5,000. Well, let's see. I need to get 7,500 to upgrade my hangar. So I could spend money, but I mean, obviously, all these things are about spending money. But the big thing I want to do is upgrade my headquarters. But I need 15,000, but I haven't got enough capacity. I only got 8,500 capacity, so I need to upgrade. So I'm not complaining too much about the upgrade of the base. That I think that kind of comes with the territory. Just one thing I have noticed is just the way the weapons systems are dropping less and have been kind of changed. Just makes the game harder, and everything. Basically, every change that has happened in the update has made the game, for me at least, less enjoyable. Now, obviously, I'm only one individual. The developer is getting lots of information from all the soft launch people playing it in soft launch, so they can have a much better idea. And obviously, to some degree, they want people to be happy playing the game. Equally, they want people to be spending money in the game. So they may have made the game harder to encourage people to, there we go, spend money in the game to get this resource. Yeah, that's a balance that's hard to do. I would say the one problem for Zombie Gunship Survival is the metagame is not very strong. It's not very strong in terms of metagame. Metagame is stuff you're doing, not playing the gameplay. The gameplay is going out and shooting zombies. That's really fine. The that's enjoyable. But for me, it's been made less enjoyable by the fact that the weapon systems are harder to get hold of. I'm not getting so many of them. They're not at a high level. And the other thing to say is there's no autoplay. So autoplay is a thing. Some people like it, some people don't. But in some games, if I finish this level, say these are all levels that I've done on the easy. This is the first ones you do. If I'd done that, then some games will have a system where you can sim it and get some resources from that, and just kind of quickly go through and gain more resources. Now, to have that, you have to have an energy system. This game doesn't have an energy system, so that's I guess the reason they didn't want an energy system. That kind of changes the scope of the game. But I do think people do kind of expect, or certainly I, who play a lot of free-to-play mobile games, expect to be able to do more rather than just going in and doing a mission, which I'm finding less enjoyable. Anyway, enough of the criticism. Obviously, the game's still in soft launch, so lots of things can still change. I'm still enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it less than I did before. So it'd be interesting to see if there's any changes before it goes live. Not quite sure when that is. I guess fairly soon, I would think. You don't want to have a game in soft launch for too long. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is the long view where we play free-to-play mobile games, do videos about things we like, occasionally things we don't like so much in this case. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Hope to see you again soon.